So, Taraji, if you were to put yourself in a different way, in a different avatar, in a different, say, reality,
Hmm.
um, how you would have countered the situation, or you think it was a part of karma?
Okay. See, unfortunately, I am very, very Hindu and very, very Buddhist in the theory of karma. I do believe, and I don't apply this to others. Each one knows their own circumstances. I believe that if I did not have some karmic prarabdha karma to complete off, this would not have happened to me.
Hmm.
Okay, I have things that I am answerable for, which is why my life panned out the way it panned out, or situations arose, and maybe I did not react in the way that I should have reacted. Maybe I could have reacted differently. These are all always, top of our minds in hindsight. There
Yeah.
were better ways. I could have told somebody. I could have escaped the situation. I could have shouted. I could have cried. I think as women, we all sort of put ourselves in these. We've considered all the options. Because of my spiritual sort of background, I do believe that if I didn't have the prarabdha karma that caused those situations to arise, it would not have happened to me. Having said which, okay, I also know that I have not harmed anybody. So I have not created karmic consequence for myself.
Yeah.
Okay. I could have, even in the aftermath of that, done harm to people.
Yeah.
Okay. But I didn't, and I don't. I'm very careful in what I say because life has shown me that karma is inescapable. And
Yeah.
both the Buddha says this as well as, all the Hindu scriptures. But the Buddha also says, you plant neem, you will get a neem tree. You plant sugarcane, you will get a sugarcane plant. Okay? There is no ifs and buts about these trajectories. So I also know that none of these people will escape the consequences that have come to them for the harm that they have done,
Yeah.
you know. And I have seen this, I have witnessed it in my life. I know that, and I don't even believe this happens in another life. It happens in this life. It will happen before the moment you die. And I have had phone calls come to me from people on their deathbed, dying from very painful cancer, where their last thoughts are not on family or their wealth or their designation or their careers, which they acted to protect and uphold and uplift,
Hmm.
but to say, I need you to forgive me.
Yeah.
Okay. So this has not happened once, it has happened twice, it has happened thrice. And far be it from me to wish painful deaths on people, but the mind, as they say, the mind is what creates heaven or hell. And if you have done harm to somebody and you know you have done harm and you're living with that, let every court in the country clear you. You will not die without begging for forgiveness. That much I can guarantee.
You said it. Something that is just stemming from the whole episode. You said prarabdha karma,
Hmm.
right? So if one has to start the journey today, first a quick explanation of prarabdha karmas, what they are,
Hmm.
and what can be done in for women, right? In difficult situations, in a normal way, what action can you take? And at a spiritual level, what action can you take?
Hmm. Okay. So, what is prarabdha karma? Prarabdha karma, just I'm not getting into too much
Yeah.
complicated explanation, but it is, say, residue from my past life. Maybe I believe that maybe I've harmed somebody in a past life and that has come back to me in some way. Otherwise, I know that I'm very, very protected, so that would not have happened. And the nature of karma is, let us say these people ask me for forgiveness and I forgive them.
Yeah.
Okay. I can forgive, but you will still not escape your karma.
Hmm.
What I can say is, I will not. So what is forgiveness, first of all? Okay, it is let us say I have harmed you, and I have made you lose an opportunity to earn an income and make a living that would have really benefited you in your life. And I realize it later, and I come and say, I did this to you and I'm very, very sorry. And you say, it's over now, so let it go, and I forgive you. You have released yourself from ill will towards me, and ill feeling, and bearing that burning coal of resentment towards me. The release is yours. But I have still done wrong, and there is a consequence to doing wrong. So that karmic consequence will come back to me in a way that I know that I'm losing opportunity that I deserved, or some other form of it, you know. But I will always know what I'm getting it back for. Okay, so that is the way karma works, and karma is very, very complicated. Even a lot of sages, saints, they find it very difficult to explain this in simpler terms. So I'm just explaining a very, very layman's sort of
Yeah.
understanding of karma. Okay, and that is just because if I have killed somebody, let's say, even if that family member of that person has forgiven me, or that person has forgiven me, I may reform, I may undertake measures to change my life and make sure that I don't do, but there is still a karmic consequence because I have taken a life
And there's
that
no
I
escape to
must.
it.
There is no escape. You cannot escape. That is just plain and simple the principle of harmony in the world. It's like gravity. What goes up must come down. If you have killed somebody, face the consequence.
Now, when I kill a mosquito troubling me,
So, ideally, don't take any life because we have not created life, we should not take life.
correct.
However, we are also instruments in the cycle of life.
The
Okay,
human beings, you mean?
all of us.
Okay.
A tiger that eats a goat is an instrument in ending that goat's life.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
which is part of the cycle of life. There is a natural food chain, right? And all beings that are born must die in order to be reborn into another life. So what I do, for instance, is whenever a life is taken, when I'm conscious of it, sometimes we're stamping on bugs and creatures like the Jains point out.
Yeah.
When we don't have consciousness, we don't have awareness of the harm that we're doing in a moment. Okay, you're gardening and you're killing like 10 bugs or insects. We kill cockroaches every
Yeah.
day in our homes. We spray pesticides. Okay, um so but at least when we are aware that we are taking a life, what I do is I at least try and say, may whatever this act be the cause of you moving towards a human birth and moving towards your liberation. Okay,
To the to the
to
other
yeah, so if I've killed a mosquito,
uh-huh.
then may it be reborn as a bird, and then whatever, and then we all go through these cycles, and then
higher
you
life
get
form.
higher life form, and then you go, because it's only through human birth we believe that you have the self-awareness to
Yeah.
escape your karmic cycles.
Correct.
So at least, yes, if I have killed unconsciously, let it at least be in the service of your liberation.
Yeah.
you know so if sometimes we can't help killing, but when we do, to do it with the best of and cleanest of intentions.